Okay. We got the It's Giving podcast.
How do you discern when to let someone go or work through their trauma programming?
Are they more committed to their BS and their trauma than they are to the healing process? Like, are they actually on the road, or are they using their triggers as an excuse? Oh, well, I'm triggered. Oh, well, I'm triggered. When is the trigger going to go away? And if you are more committed to your BS than you are to the healing, I can't do anything for you anyway. You know, so I think that it really depends on, are they on the healing journey where they're able to regulate the way that they feel, or are they in a space where they say they want to heal and I love you and I'm amazing and I check all of these boxes and don't you see how great I am? Yes, but I also see the piece that you may go missing, and I'm just not interested in having a chaotic
I feel
life.
like I don't necessarily believe you have to be 100% whole to be in a relationship.
No, you don't.
'Cause a lot of them have friends that are enablers.
Well, I agree with that. And I think that the first part of the problem is being aware that it's there. And I feel like there are a lot of people that are aware of the problem that aren't doing anything about it. And for me, there's nothing more frustrating than a person that stays in victimhood.
What does victimhood look like in your world? What does that mean?
Victimhood means you're committed to your struggle. Because for me, there are things that happen that are terrible, right? And we can all get into a funk. But if you are committed to the struggle instead of being aware that this is a season, I can't be there. Because just like lovers, I can also choose my friends. And I'm not choosing anyone, lover or other, that is committed to staying where they're at. Me, Sarah, at this big age.
All right, so before we even go on, I just got to address two things. One, she said, she said something that I was talking to somebody on live about, and it's just like staying in a situation and committed to something for a long period of time where the person isn't doing what needs to be done. It was like, if we both recognize that something needs to be done, I cannot stay if you're not actively trying to address it or working towards addressing it, because pretty much what she's saying is like, I don't want to sit in the same place is what I'm getting from this. Forget victimhood and all of that. But she pretty much said, someone who's not actively working to better the situation, I cannot do this because I'm looking for progression, forward movement.
I cannot and will not choose a person that doesn't choose themselves. I cannot and I will not, because what I'm going to do is, it's like pouring into someone and there's a hole at the bottom of their bucket. No matter how much I pour, they will never get full. And now I find myself empty. And I can't do that for myself. So what I would do is I can say, you know what? I love you. I respect you and I appreciate you. And I can't help you through this season. I could be here. You want to talk on the phone? Sure. But even that I would limit, because I'm very particular about protecting my peace. That's really why I don't let a lot of different energies around me very often, because I'm very intentional about protecting my energy and my peace. And energy is contagious. Energy contagion is real. You get around somebody that's negative. Have you ever noticed that other people become negative around them? And the problem is, whoever's most certain will always win. So if that person is certainly and absolute about gossiping, or certain and absolute about being depressed, or certain and absolute about, speculating and drama and trauma and all that's great.
Sometimes
for
the
you.
loudest speaker
Most
gets
people
the biggest
aren't
crowd.
certain. So now they're all following that leader down to the negative path, and I'm not interested in that path. So for me, I understand that we're human and I understand that we go through things, but you've got to fight like hell to get back to you, for me, in order to be around. And
because if you're not willing to fight, you're going to look at someone else who is fighting, and then y'all come into relation, communion, union, whatever the case may be, and you say they're fighters so they can help me fight, but then you don't grab no tools, no armor, no nothing. You go running out into the middle of the battlefield, and then you ask them to come get you too. And then in the midst of them getting you, you start fighting them. It's like, look, dog, I'm fighting you, I'm fighting for you, and I'm fighting for me. And sometimes I even be fighting myself. This is too much fight. I'm one warrior.
with anyone in my life because ultimately you will bring me down.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually more, I honor someone more by walking away and allowing them to go through their downtime. I can't help you right now. Only you can help you. You and God. That's it. And I am not God, because if I baby you while you're down, you think it's okay to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that.
If I enable you, you think it's okay, and you'll never see the need to change.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm over this convo. She was looking down. She's like, look, I said what I said. Yeah, y'all get it.